Hello everybody, today I'm going to teach you guys how to play Camille top lane in Season 12. What you may expect from this video are the best runes, build, skill order, and summoner spells, as well as an explanation towards laning phase, a mid lane game, team fighting, and also a gameplay commentary. Now to start off with the runes, there are currently 3 rune pages that I highly recommend in Season 12. The first rune page is the Grasp rune page. This one is probably what you're going to be using in 95% of all the games you're going to play. This rune page has a Grasp with Bone Plate and has the magical footwear with the Biscuit Delivery, and you want to pick this into any kind of bruiser matchup in top lane. The second rune page I recommend is very similar to the first one, except you have second wind in this page, and you want to pick this one into any kind of top laner matchup that pokes you a lot. The third rune page I recommend has the Press the Attack, and you want to pick this rune page into matchups where you could not proc the Grasp. So think about matchups that are ranged, that pokes you a lot, where you need burst. That's where this page is going to come in. For the bonus stats, you always want to go to adaptive and take armor or magic resist depending on the matchup you're up against. Now moving on to the builds of Camille, starting off with the starter items first. I highly recommend you guys starting off with a Dorn Shield if you are facing off matchups that poke you a lot. So think about ranged matchups. Now you want to take a Dorn's Blade into very hard bruiser matchups. So if you find yourself in a very easy matchup, that's where you want to go with Longsword and 3 pots. Now for the boots, you want to go for steel caps when you are facing full AD team comps or a very hard matchup. Also, you want to take Mercs into full AP team comps or whenever you're playing against an AP matchup or when they have a lot of CC, stunts. Lastly, you want to take Lucidity boots when you are really far ahead in the game. That's where Lucidity Boots is going to shine. Now, as for the Camille build, there are 4 builds that I highly recommend right now. The first build is the Divine Sunner build, and you want to run this one against enemy team comps that are very tanky. Also, if you're not sure what to build, this is what you can run pretty much every single game. The second build has a Trinity Force with a mix of armor, damage, and engage. And you want to go for this build whenever you are facing team comps that are not that tanky, but are also full AD. The build number 3 is another Trinity Force build, but this time it's all about stacking magic resist with damage and engage, and this always being picked into full AP or full CC team comps. Lastly, we have another Trinity Force build, but this one has a chainsword into it and is always being used against team comps which have a lot of healing. You also have a very few situational items like the Spirit Visage and the Titanic Hydra, but once again they are very situational and you don't necessarily need them at all. Now for the skill order, it's pretty simple. You just want to max your Q first, then your E, and then your W. For the summoner spells, there are 2 options at the moment. For the advanced Camille players, you want to be going with Ignite and TP, and this will give you a very strong laning phase, and it will also give you the ability to play the mid lane game a lot better, as well as having roaming opportunities. Flash and TP is the second option of Camille, but I only recommend this to people that are absolute beginners to Camille. If you actually know how she works, that's where I would go Ignite and TP instead. In the laning phase of Camille, you should always be looking into stacking waves. The bigger the wave gets, the stronger you become. And always stay near the wall. The closer you are standing to the wall, the harder it is for your opponent to react to your E. During laning phase, it's important that you always stay in combat with the CS, because by doing so, you can always have your Grasp proc ready at all times, and whenever the time is right for an engage or for a trade, you can proc it, do the maximum damage, and then that way win the laning phase. Whether you're having a very hard time in lane or you're actually snowballing, it's crucial for Camille to be roaming in the game. She is one of the best champions in the game for roaming, so make sure to use that strength, especially during the early game. When playing Camille in the mid-late game, you want to be splitting as much as possible throughout the game, especially when your teleport is up at the time. You want to look into getting advantages, like pushing down the lane, creating pressure, and at the same time, farming down the enemy jungle camps, and this will create you a lead by default without that much effort. While you're split pushing in the mid-late game, you will also want to look into getting the perfect teleports off or getting the perfect flanks off in the enemy team so that you can start those team fights and actually make the calls in the game. When your teleport is down, you still want to be split pushing, however, you also want to be looking into getting the objectives and also starting team fights. When playing Camille in team fights, you have the purpose of catching their most important carries. You have the ability to lock them down and they are unable to kite away from you, so look into getting the ADC or the AP carry and burst them with your true damage. In some of the cases, you're not going to be able to jump into the carry, and the solution to playing a team fight like that is by kiting back and forth and dropping your combo down and then backing off until your abilities back up. You can kind of like revert to an AD carry, a very similar playstyle, except you're playing Camille and you're jumping around constantly. Now, with everything being said, let's get into a gameplay commentary, and I'm going to teach you guys exactly on how to play Camille top lane. Alright guys, then I'm going to teach you guys how to play Camille top lane and actually show you how to 1v9 with it. So the runes that you want to run right now is Grasp, Shield Bash, Bone Plate, Overgrowth, Magical Footwear, and you want to be taking Biscuit Delivery in Season 12. And along with this entire setup, I also highly encourage you to go for 2 Adaptive with Armor, and also going with Ignite and TP. Like, this is pretty much what you are going to do in most of your games. You can, in theory, go for Ignite and Flash, or even go TP and Flash if you like doing it, but I highly, not recommend you to do that. Ignite and TP basically provides everything that Camille needs in order to 1v9, so... Now, in terms of, starter items, we are running Dorn's Blade this game, even though we're facing off a champion, that pokes us a ton. The reason why is because this matchup is not that hard. Let's go with this one. So a couple things that you need to know about Yone while facing it. This champ is pretty strong at the first couple levels. There we go. Yone is pretty strong in the first couple levels due to the auto Qs and the W. So we got to keep that in mind. They've got a, oh, just gonna look for an all-in. Sure, I can use my cookie and my pot here, because we're about to all-in him. We'll pop the Ignite. And he's gonna run up to Vi, so he's gonna die here. There we go, just ping for him. I'm just gonna wait for my ability to come back to take it a little bit more safe. I love how he's actually trying to all-in that. There you go. He actually got pretty close though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I think that this is gonna kill me. It's actually gotten a lot closer than what I expected, to be honest. It's not originally what I planned out. I actually missed my E while trying to engage into the Yone, and that's why it got so incredibly close. But it went according to what I wanted, so... Yeah, the only reason why I got so close was because of the E missing out on Yone. Just a mistake made right there. So right now we're going to be looking into freezing down the wave so we can deny this Yone a little bit more. Oh. I don't want this one to go away. We also have a Vi top lane currently. And here we go. The laney phase is going to be pretty straightforward right now because we're going to be focusing on getting the short trades out with my passive. And we're going to be looking into holding my grass proc. There we go. Let's back off. And Most importantly with Camille, you want to keep your grass proc consistently up at all times, preferably. Because you want your grass proc to be ready whenever he walks in for a CS, right? And especially when your E is up and everything else, you want to be ready at all times to hit the maximum damage with your Q. And you're all in. Now we simply slow push this wave here. The bigger the wave gets right now, the better it is going to be. The bigger the wave is, the better you can all in the Yone without having to worry that you lose. And at the same time, you're building a lead over XP because as long as he doesn't take the wave, he's going to be behind in XP. Okay, so he's using that. Not bad. So my W to finish that off. I wanted to use my E as a way to like bait down Yone's E. And it worked pretty well, but I couldn't hit my E. That's a W getting off here. Make sure you always use your potions while fighting this Yone, okay? This is extremely important. And this is where he's gonna die, so... Yep, we got him. Thank you. There is a fair chance that their jungler could be here. Oh, wait, never mind. He's currently down here. He's showing up for a second. And now we take some plates away here. And then we're going to go back afterwards. So, as for the item this game, we are playing against Yone and we're playing against Viego, which is our two champions, where I would encourage you to go for Define. Wait, I don't want to have that one. So let me just repeat this a little bit once more. You have two builds for the Camille at the moment. You have the Define Thunder build and you have the Trinity Force build. And the main difference is that if you go for Trinity, you can split a lot better because it provides more attack speed and it helps you with splitting and in typical 1v1s. Define Thunder is very good if you want to be maxing out the damage, especially into tanks, is where you want to go for Define. So that's like the main difference between both. Slow push this. I mean, not slow push. We're going to be freezing down the wave. There we go. And now we simply wait out here. We currently have Vi topside, but she's going back. This Yone should be nearby. He's currently trying to take down my ward from what it seems. And we're just gonna keep freezing here. Apparently their enemy jungler is also topside now. He's currently sitting in my tri-bush, as you guys could see on the map. We'll just keep waiting out here. He will eventually walk up for, you know, trading, but I know for certain that this, you know, this jungler is still down here, so we gotta be a little careful. Okay, I still win that. That's the best part. Like I said, like we are already ahead of them. In another grass proc. I think that this Viego is coming topside. Very, very likely. Stop the ultimate and then we simply kill him like that. And now we just start pushing it. So you can kind of get the idea about how you play Camille top lane. It's always about short trading, hitting your grass procs, and at some point you want to be building up the creep wave and then push it directly into your opponent. And at the same time, if you're freezing down the wave, you also create a nice pressure for your ultimate for your jungler. So yeah, that's a lot to think about when you play Camille, but it's not as hard as you think it is. And now we go back. It's just that Camille has a lot of tools, you know, that allows you to pull things off, right? So let's go for this one right here, and we're going to be selling this so we can get defined. Quick mentions. Hey, Spellhouse. Thank you so much for subbing and supporting the stream, man. Thank you so much, Spellhouse. Welcome to the sub family, man. So back to lane. This time, I think he's probably placing a ward down at most. I think he's probably sitting in the wave at the moment. He's currently sitting down in the brush, I mean. Okay. So we just simply wait down here. We don't have to hard push the wave because the wave is already in a building state where if we just leave it, it's going to push into Yone. So we just have to wait here. So apparently, I think he is roaming. Yep, he is. Which is not bad. It's fine. Okay. So we place a ward down over here so we can see him, you know, moving up. Apparently, he's taking this one. And we got him. Wait a second. I don't want to take the damage. And now we get plates. So we're going to get 2 plates this time. I'm going to stay for just another one. There we go. And now we just hard push one more wave and then we go back afterwards. Or actually, we might actually go for like one more plate because Yone is going to take quite some time to get back anyway. There we go. We got the whole tower this time. And now we push.
Wait long enough and the cracks always show.
So this time we're gonna go for, we're gonna be looking into their team comp. This is going to be a game where we're going to snowball quite heavily, so we're gonna go for lucidity boots. And our next item will be Tiamat into Hydra. So this time we're gonna be running down to mid lane, and we'll see if we can get some catches on this Victor, possibly maybe on this Yone if he's gonna hard push it. We also have TP up for bot lane, so we can make some good plays around here. Could definitely take some plays if he helps up a little bit. There we go. Share some plates here. This Yone is probably going down to mid lane. Fair chance. And then we simply walk out. We got every single plate that we were looking for. Now we can go back top lane and take the wave again. Wait. There we go. Take the plant with me. Okay. So yeah, this Yone is pretty much done already. We are holding so much pressure in the game that he's like kind of like unable to play out the game. So you can kind of like get the hang of like what will happen right now. Camille is already like a very good scaling champion. There's not really that many champions in the game that like outscales the Camille. When you get through the mid lane game. Seems like we're gonna have a good TP here. I don't even have to look. This is gonna be a good one already. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna kill this this guy first. I'm not using my ultimate simply because there's no need to. And this guy is 100% dead for sure. There we go. Now, before we go back to base, I just want to push down this wave now. And at least get that into the tower so that they are not going to lose the... You know, I want them to be able to lose the XP. So, I don't want the wave to be stuck up here. So that's going to push in. I can take one more waves as well, so I can maybe get my Hydra ready. Just drag it out to the wall a little bit. There we go. And now we can go back to base. We can, in theory, take the tower now, but I'm not going to. I just want this wave to, like, crash in and just get over with already. I'm going to go for Hydra now. And this time we're going to go back top lane because the wave is, like, incredibly massive. Oh, seems like Caitlyn's already moving up there, so I'm just going to respect her there for a bit. So we're gonna go bot lane, and I'm just gonna ping Vi if she could actually walk over, because we can easily kill that 2v2, and hopefully we also get Lulu to support us here as well. I think that they're probably taking Drake, possibly. Oh, I'm trolling. I could have killed her, but whatever. I'm super trolling too. Oh, maybe I can kill her still. I got her. I'm gonna avoid this one because I'm gonna die to this one. I'm actually... Oh, okay, I'm not alive anymore. Yeah. Let's go for Stark's Gauge right now. So, I could, in theory, jump into their Jinx right here and probably have killed her quite easily. But I would for sure die to the Viego if I, you know, tried running away or tried fighting him. So my plan was actually to run away over here because I knew I was gonna die if I jump in. Just hoping, praying that I could be alive there, but didn't work out, unfortunately. So yeah, this Yone is like pressuring again. Once again, like this guy's just farming out. Like he can't do that much anymore. We've got the game in the hands at the moment. I'm gonna walk around to make sure that I actually kill him. So I can walk up a little closer. Make sure to ult that one. There we go. Always make sure to dodge away the most damage possible with Camille ultimate. Always. Now we push another wave. There should be... Yep. And let's get some jungle camps along with it. Hopefully the blue buff is up and I can take that one. Nope. Not anymore. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're crazy. I know you're fed, but man, you're messing with a Camille, which is 901 currently. He could have, in theory, killed me if he did it right, but I used my combo in a different way so that he couldn't... counter it. So we'll let that one go. Let's take this one. Repup's gonna help trying to fight off a Yone top, so he should arrive any second here. Oh, he's actually going to mid lane. Sure. Yep, look at that. There's like 2 people in mid. I can kill him quite easily. Okay, he's already dead. So that's going to be another free tower for us there. I will make you an irrelevant detail. Now we just simply get the tower away. Apparently there's a Jinx trying to stop us from pushing it. There's a blue of spawning, so we'll take that.
I bargained my services for the progress of Socialite.
There we go. And we can maybe kill the Jinx. Wait a second, I need my W. Okay. Well, we got her. I was waiting for my W to come out so that I could actually kill this guy, because if I don't have my W, I can slow the Jinx, so it was pretty important to have it. Keep in mind, guys, you can actually use your W in like mid-air. This is something that like a lot of Camille players tend to forget. That is actually possible. So, yeah, we got tower here. Doesn't matter if I tank it. I'm going back anyway. I almost sound lazy to just like walk out of tower, to be honest.
I only need time.
So, let's go back once again. And this time, we'll go for Stark's Gauge. And we're going to go for Guardian's Angel. Now, for the final item, we're going to go for a Chainsword. Because they have a lot of champions that have, you know, healing. And we got to counter that, so... All we have to do is just simply running down to mid with the team. And we just force an extra Drake. And that should leave us the win. Oh, apparently they've already got it. We gotta start making some more calls because the team doesn't really know what to do. Oh, this guy's dead. There's gonna be someone here though. Someone. Yeah, there's someone. Oh, he actually ran off the other way. Sure. Well. Oh, there he is. He actually ran off in the tri-bush. Gets away safely. Okay. I baited pretty well for this one, so hopefully it's gonna work out. Took a lot of effort to like to start up that one. Oh. I could have in theory jumped into him and maybe tried running away, although that would be super risky. We can probably still turn around and probably kill all of them. We got him. Oh, I should have killed the Vex. I thought that there was another guy very close to it, but maybe we can still kill this one. Yeah, I got her. Just dead to my Ignite.
Problem solved.
So yeah, in theory we could do the Baron right now, but it's still kind of risky. It's better if we just walk back and just reset. They're going to try to stop us here because they're being respawned now. And we're going to go back. So I think this time I'm just going to sell my Doran's Blade. We obviously don't need that anymore. We're just going to replace it with a BF sword now. I'm quite impressed that they've actually walked around here. I think they probably even used Flash to try and get me, I guess. Wow. A lot of effort was put into this one. I think if we get Baron, I can just buy my item though. I'll just wait. Okay, we're losing Baron. Could be, yeah, we don't... Yeah, okay, they actually all die. Wow. Like, the moment I died here, as soon as they were walking up, my team should have just cancelled it. That's extremely unfortunate, but whatever. It's fine. I think we're already gonna recover from this one. But I'm honestly pretty impressed that I've actually died there in the first place. Wow. I did not notice like Viego like walking around, so that's kind of my bad. There we go. We got my Guardian Angel now. This will make a huge difference. I can TP on the back here and then start up a team fight. Depends on what's gonna happen here. If Victor continues to push, I'm gonna TP to this one. If not, no. Okay. I can in theory TP down here and just get a free kill now. I saw Yone topside, so. Hey, what are you doing here? What? Oh. I got you for free. And we're getting catches along the way. Or we're probably getting catches along the way. There's a Yone at full HP. Probably what we can try to do is like finishing up the game here for a bit. Wait. This is gonna be pretty advanced. If this works, I'm gonna be pretty impressed. Nope. Ain't working. Oh, actually, she hit the CC as well. They're all back, okay. Damn, wow. Like, honestly, I was looking here. I saw, like, several people down here. And they were trying to fight. But they had the Baron buff, so they were able to reset, like, a lot faster with their backboard. And this is how it ends. Pretty interesting, not gonna lie. The fact that we are so fed, but like so far we've been unable to like properly finish the game, and it's all mainly because we died over here, and then they basically rotate to Baron, and they get that one for free, and they get my whole team along with it, so that makes a difference. Let's go for this one. I can TP on the back here. They'll probably see this one coming, but I hope that might... Ah, they actually see me. Wait a second. Okay. We got Yone topside. Can't really engage into that one. Okay. So there he's walking up here. Crazy, man. Got him. The team is a little too weak. The Victor's hard to kill because of the build. In case you guys are unaware, like Victor is currently the highest win rate of the game, so that's why he's so strong despite not being that fed. Okay. Can't catch her. This guy, I mean. These guys. Okay. Oh, we got him. Once again, the guy's just overextending. Interact with the chat. Hey, don't worry, man. I'm just currently working on getting a gameplay guy for Camille. Don't worry, chat. Let's see if there's a red buff we can possibly take. Nope.
The trick is to be clever and quick.
Okay, let's go back once again. If we get the Chainsaw, we can easily counter Viego, and we can easily counter Yone. But the only issue this game is that we're lacking the damage or anything to kill the Victor currently. This guy is just running Cosmic with Crown. And that's why he can block like so much damage. We got Yone, like, I mean, we got Yasuo pushing bot lane. That's good. I love how there's like 2 people walking down here. If I had TP, I would have TP down to this one straight away and just killed the Yone. Blue buff is spawning soon. We can get the Chainsword right now. There's a Baron. We must do it right now. We have no choice because Yone and Viego are currently bot lane. This is the best scenario we can be in. Okay, they're actually TPing for this one. Two. There's a Victor as well. This guy's gonna do Viego stuff. Yeah, my team is too weak. We are 15 and 3. We are too massive. We're too fed. But Viego and this Victor are just walking literally all over my team at the moment. Let's see if we can kill this this Yone. This Yone has a free game, man. Seriously though. Got him. And there we go. We're holding on to this game a little bit longer. Fortunately, like, no opportunities but to potentially, you know, turn this game around so far. The enemy team has such an incredible late game. They can see me. I wanted to like sit in the brush here so I can set something up, but they already know. So that's not working. I'm disgusted. Okay, my team gets caught here. Unfortunately, like, there is no scaling in the game at all aside from us. They have the most OP late game champions to exist currently in Season 12. Unfortunately, like, this is a loss, but either way, this is how you play Camille top lane. Just an unfortunate game. But thank you for being here on today's Camille Guide, today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.